Hi there, I'm Dredge, and welcome to the Deep. Today we're playing Dredge on PC. Now, I have played and beaten this game before, but never recorded it, so I'm going to start a brand new save file. We're going to be taking our time. And I'm so happy to have you all joining me today. In the background, I'm joined by my two dogs, Mochi and Mimi, my cat, Obi, and if she feels up for it, my bearded dragon, Mordecai. We'll be playing for about 30 minutes today. The morning light fills your eyes, and you try to sit upright. You're lying on the cold, wet dock where you collapsed the night before. A short man is shouting orders at a handful of workers disembarking from a boat nearby. The man notices you. Welcome to Greater Marrow, I must say, quite the dramatic first impression. I see you've already introduced yourself to the jagged rocks along the way. Did you not see the lighthouse? It was shining right at you. Well, I'm glad to see our new fisherman upright and breathing. Your boat was hopelessly damaged, but I've had a few of the locals move your things to one of our old vessels. We'll catch up later to discuss more details. I'll let you get out there to catch some fish. See if you can fill your cargo while you get your bearings in the light. Finally, I don't suppose I need to say this, but get back by sundown, before the fog rolls in. Keep a close eye on the time. It can really creep up on you. Blue mackerel, 23.8 centimeters. $18.30 centimeters. 27.7 centimeters. 22.8 centimeters. 20.8 centimeters. Cod. $77.8, previous was 65. Now there are some tools you can use. My favorite is the spyglass. This time doesn't pass when using the spyglass. There's a message in a bottle over there. I think I'd like to go grab that. Pick up those other cod while I'm at it. 220. We've got 6 cod. Now, I don't remember where the little shrine is that lets you turn cod into a fishing line. I think it's somewhere here in Greater Marrow. And it doesn't require me to have fresh fish. So my plan is to potentially circle around here, head back to Greater Marrow. It's 4:48 now. Check our messages. 21st of August, 1927. We had a slight accident yesterday around the shallows at the back of Greater Marrow. A rock seemingly appeared out of nowhere and struck the front of the boat. It did not penetrate the hull, but it jostled us around, and a few items fell overboard into the water. We did not see what they were, which is of some concern, but we believe all important articles are accounted for. He has been checking over some notes from the boat renaming ceremony. He is paranoid that he performed the steps incorrectly. I have never known him to be so superstitious. All right. I think we'll go grab that other message and then head back. Should be fine for time. I think that light might be what I'm looking for. You step onto the dock at Greater Marrow. The mayor is waiting nearby. Ah, I see you've returned in one piece. Very good. Before you head off to town, we should discuss the matter of your boat. As I mentioned earlier, your boat was too badly damaged to be repaired. However, I'm more than happy to sell you that replacement vessel, yours to own. I understand you may not have the necessary funds on hand, so we'll consider it a loan. But I want to make this easy for you. Until your debt is repaid, a tiny portion of your fish sales will go towards paying it off. A small amount of interest will go towards improving the town. So, to recap, you'll need to sell fish to the local market, paying off your debt, and in turn, keeping the population fed and satisfied. Understand? Selling fish helps the town and pays off my debt. Got it. Where do I sell the fish? Our local fishmonger will appraise and purchase what you catch. He's open all hours. Off you go then. Sell those fish while they're still fresh. You enter a squalid shack on the fringe of the marketplace. The familiar smell of fish fills the air. Flies buzz haphazardly around a downcast man behind the counter. You're the new fisherman, eh? Surprised they found a new one so fast. What happened to the other one? It takes a certain type of person to last out here. It's not a life for everyone. Anyway, to business. I'll pay you for fish. Bigger and fresher means more money. Some species are just worth more, too. Other towns on other islands might pay you different, but while you've still got a debt outstanding here, I'd suggest you work on paying it off first. So, let's see what you got. We're gonna sell all of our mackerel. And I'm going to keep the other ones. The mayor is standing outside the fishmonger's store. Excellent work. I have no doubt you'll be able to provide for this town. Look here, I found this down by the docks. I'm sure someone like you can make something out of it. Why don't you take it? Oh, one last thing. Our local shipwright mentioned she might be able to make some modifications to your ship. You should pay her a visit. As you walk into the yard, you see the shipwright making repairs to a damaged hull. She looks up at you briefly before turning back to her work. You must be the new fisherman. I can make improvements to your vessel in the yard. Mind you, I'm not in the business of doing favors around here. Payment's up front. Everything takes some time to install. Also, if you take on any damage from the rocks, or any damage at all, I can patch it up, mostly. She shrugs and gestures towards the hole she's currently attempting to repair. A number of wooden boards, all well above the waterline, are splintered and scratched. Take a look around. Just remember, the bigger the equipment, the longer it takes to install. So plan ahead. Grab ourselves a hydraulic rod for oceanic catches. I've unlocked that and can now purchase it. The skies were lit up with a weird crimson glow the other night. Did you see it? It'll cost me 410 buccarinos. Takes 4 hours to install. I'm gonna go ahead and sleep until around 4. Now I want to go out, see if I can find the shrine that I know is there from a previous playthrough. Which, yes, is metagaming. A floating buoy serves to mark safe passage past dangerous rocks and obscured hazards. Its dim light also provides a brief respite in the gloom of the night. Oh, new note. 20th of August, 1927. Morning of the second day of the honeymoon, and our first day proper. Today we're sailing around the islands and inlets at the back of Greater Marrow. I love the rocks here. The layers and colors are so striking. Furthermore, the fishing is relatively poor in these shallows, so I know he will keep his hands on the wheel instead of the rods. He renamed the boat last night, Julie. He did a fancy renaming ceremony and everything. I think he took that more seriously than the wedding. Supposedly, it's very important to perform it correctly, lest you want ill fortune to follow the vessel. He wanted to throw away everything with the old name on it, but I kept the keychain. Ocean's Riches was a good name. I think he has prepared a surprise picnic lunch. I can see the basket half hidden, stuffed under a blanket at the front of the cabin. I love it when he tries to be romantic. I'm gonna go ahead and mark on the map that there's something here. Right here. Place a marker. Some kind of treasure there. We'll deal with that later. Look at this. Cool. Sadly, I can't dredge the deep quite yet. That's okay. We'll have that capability soon. Our goal is to cash in these cod. The stone hums quietly, sending ripples through the air around it. Faint shapes dance upon its surface, vanishing before your eyes can focus on them. Place your hand on the stone. The cold stone does not respond to your touch. I believe I have to return at night. All that's left of this boat is an old husk. You pull a little closer. Look inside. Take some of these. Oh, that's always nice. All right. A slab of rock juts from the water, bearing crude symbols of curved fish. At its base, a rough shape has been chiseled away. Gotta slot the fish into place. A wave washes over the fish, sweeping them away. When the water recedes, you notice something is lodged against the rock. The sinew spindle. A hand-lined reel wrapped in a length of stretchy sinew. One end is grafted to a crude bone hook. Put this in storage for now. And now I'm gonna make my way back to probably Little Marrow, see if I can sell off the little treasure pieces I collected. As night falls, it'll be good to get somewhere safe. Dock worker. How's the dray treating you? What's it like working on the docks? As changeable as the weather, huh? Most days it's pretty quiet. Pay's not too great, but the work's straightforward. That suits me to a T. It's good to get that fresh sea breeze without actually being on the water. No offense, but you wouldn't get me out on those seas every day. What else can I do for you? Better go. Trader. You enter a brightly lit shop. It's packed with antiques, the shelves full of jewelry and other baubles. An old man peers at you over silver spectacles. Hello, is that? No, I don't believe we've met. Forgive me, my eyes aren't what they used to be. I specialize in antiques and jewelry. I'll purchase any special trinkets you happen to have. Have you got anything nice with you today, perhaps? I do. In fact, you can have this and that. Merry Christmas. Store those. Get rid of the rotten fish. Start researching. Probably the improved engine. All of these engines suck. Take up too much space, and if any part of them is damaged, the whole thing is damaged. This is the goodies, the jet drive. It's expensive, but worth it. Until I have enough to buy the fishing line I want, I'm going to go ahead and install my sinew spindle. and sleep till morning. Alright. So, now that we've done that, our goal is to collect money. An arrow squid, 28.3 centimeters. Another arrow squid, 24.2. .2 centimeter cod, 74.6. $70 centimeters flat. $70 centimeters, 70.1 centimeters. $59.4 centimeters. Blue mackerel, 18.1 centimeters. Another one, 18 centimeters. 19.5 centimeters. Mochi, quiet. And the trophy blue mackerel, 28 centimeters. Let's go sell off. And we're approaching the 30-minute mark. So after I sell these fish off, maybe improve the ship a bit, we're going to go ahead and close up the episode. A hunched woman approaches you from the steps to the lighthouse. She stops some distance away and looks at you with concern and visible apprehension. Why are you here? I've come to fish. I've come to see the area. I've come to meet people. I've come to fish. There's nothing here for someone like you anymore. Do yourself a favor and move on. She turns and shuffles back along the path that leads to the light. Fishmonger. I've had a special order come through from a customer. If you can fulfill it, I'll pay you above normal prices. Tell me about the order. They asked for 1 Gulf flounder and 1 gray eel. Just bring them in when you have them. You'll need to have a rod that can handle shallow water fish in order to catch those. The shipwright should be able to sort that out for you. Hope the seagulls didn't get to your cache, those blasted pests. Go ahead and sell all my fish. Go talk to the mayor. Just the person I was hoping to see. Will you be sailing out east towards Little Merrow? Would you give this package to the dock worker there, please? The mayor hands you a small, damp package bound in string. It's dripping slightly. The dock worker will pay you upon delivery. Please be quick about it. I don't want it to spoil. Don't forget to check your compass and map if you get lost. thank you for joining me here, down in the deep. But that is probably going to be all for today. Maybe I'll install a new engine. That's always a good choice. But the best one we can get for now will be a little bit faster the next time we all see each other. Again, thank you for joining me today, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. That's all from me, Dredge, down here in the deep.